All right, update on this car I did for a customer slash friend of mine. Got the whole new AFCO radiator in here. We went with a proform 14-inch brushless fan, 2900 CFM, which is close to 1000 CFM more than the other one. Here's the old radiator. I guess it's like a Volkswagen Sicaro or Sicaro. A lot of people use it. This little thing was so small, we had some more room. I think this radiator right here, I do have the part number if anybody needs it, but it's I think it's for a sprint car. And then also we was not running a thermostat. I was running a gutted thermostat, smaller radiator, and a fan that was smaller and did not have as much CFM as this one. The other fan was I think a 12-inch or so PAG fan that was like some 2000 something CFM. This one is 2900 brushless proforms fan with the soft start technology. It's 2 speeds, power ground, and a switched ground for the second speed. Got it all wired together. Be starting this thing up soon. Got some topping the coolant off before we start it, and get this thing started again. It hasn't been running for quite a while. It's been a long journey to get this radiator fit in there. I had to make some brackets down there. The other one over there you can't see really, barely. See if I can turn the light on. There we go. There we go. There's the brackets. They kind of loop around and go back through. You can also see the holes where I drilled them the first time and they were too close to the intercooler. Now they're not. Now we got a nice air gap. It's got an On3 Performance 3-inch intercooler. I think it's 3 by 12 by 31 or something like that. But want to hear old girl start. Put I think 160 or 180 degree thermostat in it too. Kept having problems with the cap boiling over. Got this nice Moroso cap. And the Moroso neck, I think, on there too. I love the strut bar on this thing. Strut bars are super expensive for this. I made that one. That is just some metal plate and an old panhard bar off of my Saab 97X that I just cut up and welded. It's even got a bracket on the other side for the fuel pressure regulator built into it. She's dusty. Some old shit laying in the back. Battery tender. Got the wiring all nice and clean. Here's the battery shut off. That's the main relay. And then the charge relay, that smaller red wire, goes directly from the alternator all the way back to the battery. Powers and grounds going in through the body and stuff. Try to make this as nice as possible. Here's a view from the back. Interior's in pretty good shape. It don't have no speakers or nothing left in it. It's got a lot of new stuff on it. Door seals and the T-top seals. Seats are in pretty good shape. There's a little dust down there. Missing that kick panel. Last shop that worked on it, I decided they wanted to keep that kick panel for themselves. Got that nice B&M shifter right there. I think that's like a Moroso or whatever. Switch panel. It was in the car when I got it. I just wired it up better than they did. Got a charger with a voltmeter and everything on it right here. AM wideband. Glow Sport boost gauge. Got the Terminator screen. But other than that, interior's pretty clean. This has got gauges out of something else. The body's only got like 100,000 miles on this, or 110. It says 198 right there though. But car's been repainted. It was originally silver. They did some shoddy body work. They gave it back like this. I don't know if you can tell. There is black paint splatter all right there. They deleted the antenna that usually goes right there. I think these are off a 2018 or 2019 370Z. The wheels. They're off like a premium enthusiast package, I think. This car was fun to do. It was a learning experience. But to fit that whole turbo in there and everything not be rubbing each other, burning each other, was a challenge for sure. I think we're eventually going to go to a 4-inch thick intercooler, and I'm going to have to make a bracket off of the front bumper support and make a more beefier bracket to hold the intercooler up, because what's on there now is almost not good enough. Some ghetto little hood spacers out of aluminum to raise the hood up, kind of get the heat out of the back of the hood. Missing a piece of the wiper cowl over there. Wiper cowls for this thing are freaking crazy expensive. It's like $300 or $400 for those pieces of plastic, and there's 2 separate ones. So yeah, looking possibly for a hood with vents in it, or a carbon hood or something like that. We need to get these moldings, sill moldings, new ones and stuff. Some heat tape on there so the exhaust don't melt it. Got the little bit of a teardrop of a 45 in there. New slotted and rotors with the carbon fiber ceramic pads. Deleted the front fog lights. They're intakes for the for this side's got the tranny cooler, and then this side's got the oil cooler. You can kind of see through there. There's the oil cooler with dual brushless spout fans on it. I think that's a 19 row. The other side's just like I think a 12-inch by 10-inch or something Hayden tranny cooler, keeping the 4080s temps down. Got an 8-inch fan on that one too. The other one's got dual 5-inch spout fans that I think are meant for like an ATV or possibly a crotch rocket. But probably be starting this thing up soon. I'll probably make a little short video of it running again.